welcome family. We're about to go through our newest book, our first book ever written, far as for children. We're not putting it on the children's channel just yet because it's still in rough draft. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on the book, you can add them in the comments as you like. This is just one book. We're also in the works of a children's book, which we are up to the fifth chapter of. And we're also in the works of a comic book called Pills Forever. If you know anything about Red Pill, Blue Pill, yes, they are part of this comic book reading. So when I do that one, I would suggest them. I suggest you share the link over to them and let them add their comments into it because this, and we're up to number 3 in the comic book. There's 3 parts so far in the comic book called Pills Forever. It's well, when the time comes, you find out. It's just beginning. But that's that, and I haven't even included the images, as far as pictures, as far as with these books yet. I'm still meditating on those as well. I am the writer and creator of the books, but it's not all being created by myself. I'm getting help from AI as well and other people's suggestions. So we're about to go into the first book, which is called The Lost Pony. And it's a reading that I'm going to be putting out here. It's like I said, it's just a rough draft. I make it longer. I may put some little more details into it. But I don't want to be complicated. It's for children from the ages of pre-K up to, what did I say? I think it was 13 years old. So this book is about to be read. Let me go and put the backdrop in here. I can remember how to do it. Let me see. That ain't it. Okay, so let's get started. And this one is called The Lost Pony. I'm not going to hold you long on this. It's just a little short book that's going to be made for children and a pamphlet. The pamphlet is probably going to be 5 by 5 square or something like that, 6 by 6 square. And it's just the first one. From what I'm knowing of knowledge of these things, it could be in the hundreds. Okay, and this is just number 1. This one is called The Lost Pony. So let's pull it up. And it goes like this, family. The Lost Pony. Once upon a time. Now, every time there's a pause in there, that's pretty much another picture. And those words are going on that side of the leaf of the book alone. Okay. The Lost Pony. Once upon a time, there was a pony named Buttercup who lived on a farm with her owner, a girl named Lily. Buttercup loved to roam the green pastures, munching on the grass and chasing rabbits. One day, she spotted a particular plump rabbit and took off after it into the woods. The woods were thick with tall trees and undergrowth, and Buttercup soon found herself lost. She called out for Lily, but there was no answer. She walked and walked, but the woods seemed endless. As night fell, Buttercup grew scared. She curled up under a tree and tried to sleep. But every rustle and snap of a twig made her jump. She wished she had never chased that rabbit. Meanwhile, Lily had noticed Buttercup was missing and was frantically searching the farm and the woods. She asked the neighbors for help, and soon a group of kids, I'm going to change that to children. In fact, let me change it right now, from the nearby school joined the search. They spread out, calling Buttercup's name. Buttercup, 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 and following any trail they could find. They searched the hills and mounds, the fruit trees and vegetable gardens, but there was no sign of the pony. As the night wore on, Lily, let me change that right now, and the children grew tired and hungry. They huddled around a fire and shared some ground food and stories. Notice it, ground food. They talked about how much they loved Buttercup and how they would never give up looking for her. The next morning, they resumed the search, hoping to find a clue. And then they heard a faint whinny. They followed the sound and found Buttercup curled up under a tree, still scared and hungry, but alive. They hugged Buttercup and brought her back to the farm, where she got a warm bath and a good meal. Lily promised never to let Buttercup out of her sight again. And the children cheered for their successful search. From that day on, Buttercup never chased rabbits too far away from the farm. She enjoyed the green pastures and the hills and the mounds. But she knew that her home was where her heart was, with Lily and her friends. The end. And that one there is The Lost Pony. So, family, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you have any add you'd like to put into that, feel free. Comments, thoughts, upgrades, whatever. It's all welcome. Okay. And with that being stated, family, like I said, we weren't going to take too much of your time. I may be coming back with the book, the children's book next week. We're up to like the 5th chapter. We want to go up to at least 10 chapters. Don't want to make the book too long, but don't want to make it too short. And as for the comic books, well, they're going to just keep coming. And we're on number 3 now on that one. I may come back later with one of the comics with Peels Forever. And yeah. It's got Mama Peel in it, Blue Peel in it, Red Peel in it, Pink Peel in it. I'm Black Peel. Okay. But I'm just letting y'all know. Till then, keep your heads up, stay focused, and read. Peace, we out. Like, let me get this back on here.
Oh,